Hey everyone, I am Ghulam Abbas. I hope you guys are fine and doing great. In this video, I am going to show you how to enable the two-factor authentication on your WordPress site. Well, basically, there are reasons that I am enabling the two-factor authentication. Number one reason is someone just came inside our site and they just messed up with some of our settings. That was basically they didn't just brought bigger changes; they just did a small changes on the site. But when I scanned the site, I found four types of virus, code, PHP, CSS, some stuff inside the site. Then I removed them. So the idea get here that I really need to tighten my security. So I have already installed them inside my both sites, IntoGuide and IntoZoom. I have enabled the two-factor authentication in them. Whenever someone tries to log in inside my account, the key or the two-factor key will be sent inside my mobile. I will type that one after I will be signing in. Basically, let me show you how it can work. Suppose I am going to log in inside my account called intozoom.com. Then I will simply just go ahead, type my username and password. After the username and password, I will be just go ahead and see what will happen. So you can have a look here. I have just typed my username and password, and now it is asking for me the 2FA code. Without this 2FA code, I can't log in into my site. So it is important. Now you can enable the two-factor authentication on any platform you are using. Basically, it is right now available on the social networks like Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, Google. They are recommending this, and in other words, the Apple has also yesterday I read a report that Apple has by force enabled two-factor authentication for users. I don't know, on some users I think. So basically this is very important. The security is very important. You have to enable the two-factor authentication inside your site or your social media. You have to enable it. Just as a reminder, if you search there how to enable the two-factor authentication on Gmail, Yahoo, Facebook, whatever, you will find, then try log in. One more thing, if you have logged in with your email inside any other site, then maybe your username they have been hacked. Their database have been hacked, and your username and password and email they may have been stolen. To check if your username or password they have not been stolen, you have to search for a site called have I been found, PWNED. Now you have to type there your username and password. Basically there will be the data breaches. Suppose I'm going to type this email which I am not using anymore. Let's see if it is been compromised. You can have a like, oh no, found on one breach site. Basically, think that Yahoo is a very big company. It was hacked, I don't know, 2 years ago. You have your username and your password, your email that was stored there. Now, if that site is hacked, they may have stolen your password. They may have stolen your email. Then, by the help of that particular email, they can simply log into your social media, because most of the users they are using one password for all the accounts, whether there's Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, Reddit, YouTube, whatever that is. So it is recommended that you all should use different password for different accounts. So you have to go ahead and check this one out. So it is basically an email which I am not using at all, but I have to change its password, and I am going to also enable the two-factor authentication inside my Gmail account too. So you have to go ahead and check that if your site has been breached or no, if your information has been breached or no. So basically, to enable the two-factor authentication, I have enabled that inside my IntoGuide and IntoZoom. Here is another site, my Within5, which is basically for testing. So you have to go ahead to the plugins and install a plugin called WordFence. It is basically a type of security which will tighten the firewall of your site. So you have to search for WordFence. you have to install and activate it. But there is also another software which is basically premium right now, which is the leading security software on the web applications. That is the security. You can basically, if you want to buy, just go ahead, you can search there, SECURI, you can search it there, then you can basically install it on your WordPress site. Basically, for now, it is the leading security site for the WordPress site for the web applications. You can use it. But for now, I'm using the free version of the WordPress security. Basically, it will do the stuff for right now because my site that do not have much traffic, but it can do the job. So let's wait. It has to be activated inside the site. So the plugin has been activated, and now it is asking for you that you have to type an email. So for now, I'm going to type this email address. Sorry, the same email address which I entered there, because this is basically a site for testing. I'm also going to check this box and choose continue. And now it's asking if you have a premium key, just go ahead, enter. If not, just choose no thanks. So right now it is activated. Let's go ahead and check out the WordFans to the dashboard. So you can have a look here. It's saying that so basically these are the guide stuff. You can enable it, you can see how it is guiding for you. I'm just going to cancel that one because I don't need, I have seen them. So it is saying that, do you want WordFans to stay up to date automatically? I'm saying no, because if the update will be available, I will update it myself, because I recently I saw another plugin which was updated automatically, and there a super user was added inside that account, by which their account was hacked. So I won't be doing that one right now. But here is another thing, which is to make your site as secure as possible, take a moment, optimize the WordFans web application firewall. So just go ahead and configure this section. It is important, and you have to download the recovery key, the recovery access to your site. It is important. So you can have a look here. It is Apache, CGI, I don't know what the stuff they are. You have to download the HT access. And if your site has longer been enough on your on the web, suppose 1 year, 6 months, or in other words, they are also registered on the webmasters, so there will be a user info too. So for now, my user, there is no need, because yesterday I have just installed WordPress in it. So just go ahead, choose continue, and right now it is working. So it is done. Now once it's done, we are looking to enable the two-factor authentication in it. So basically these are scanning all this stuff. So from here you can go to section, and from here you can scan your site, start a scan, and there are other options, but I am looking to enable the two-factor. To do that one, there are many ways. One is the users section. Just go ahead there, choose your account. You can have a look here that 2FA, it means two-factor authentication, is enabled. It is inactive on all the users. So for now, I'm going to click on the Abbas and choose the 2FA, and after that one, so basically this is where it begins. So you can have a look here that it's saying that two-factor authentication or 2FA significantly improves login security for your website. WordFans 2FA works with number of top best apps like Google Authenticator, free OTP, and Authy, and there are other applications. So basically I recommend you to use the Google Authenticator. You have to download this application inside your mobile device. So here is how it looks, Google Authenticator. You have to download and install it inside your mobile device, and after downloading you have to scan this barcode on your mobile device. Then it will give you a key. So every time you try, this key will change. So you can have a look here. If I have to scan it, and now I'm going to type the code here. Basically that is 319,799. So you have also to download these recovery keys. Basically this site is not official, so it is whatever, it is just for testing. So these are the recovery keys. If I forget the authentication stuff, that time I can recover that one. So once you did, choose activate, and it is going to activate the two-factor authentication inside your site. So you can go back to all users and you can see if it is enabled or not. So you can have a look here, it is active. So this is how you can enable the two-factor authentication inside your WordPress site. Now if I have to go ahead and log in back inside the that site, wp-admin, then after typing the username and password, again they'll ask me to enter the two-factor authentication key. So you can have a look here is the 2FA. Now I need to type the two-factor authentication key, which is right now just changed for this one. It is 909 565. So that is invalid, sorry. Let's try it again. 909 56, sorry, 565. Go ahead. Okay, it's again saying not done. Okay, now sorry, it's changed again. Or in other words, it's logged in. I don't know why. Sometimes it is lagging some places, but it will work, it will do the job. So this is how you can basically enable the two-factor authentication inside your computer. And you can have a look here that how WordPress activity is working inside your site, which IPs it's blocking, which IPs is not blocking. So it is basically a kind of security which is good for your own website. So if you like this video, just go ahead, subscribe, hit the bell icon, so you get the notification every time I post new videos. So till next time, have a nice time and goodbye.